It's great that you have a song, but let's do the song that we want you to do instead.
That we wrote.
And then we can pay you.
Yeah.
Did you want to get paid or did you want to get fired? Because...
Paid or shelved for your 6-year contract?
Yeah, no shit, dude. God. Oh, burped. Yeah! Yeah! 307 Reacts! I'm Matt, that's Chris.
Yeah!
Oh, I didn't change the color of the lights. Why don't you get that for me, Chris? How's it going, everybody? It's Tuesday, unless you're watching this on any other day of the week, in which case it is that day of the week. On the screen in front of us, it is Benjamin Dakota Rogers Trio. The song name is John Came Home, and this is their official live video. Now, I know nothing about what I'm looking at here. This is all you.
I had found this man singing in his front yard on Instagram.
Oh.
And was like, holy shit, he has a crazy sounding voice.
Is he playing like a acoustic half-bass fiddle thing? It's got 4 strings.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
What is happening? Oh my god, this is going to be awesome. Okay.
So he doesn't necessarily have a band. This is just like some people he got together with and performed this song. As far as I can tell, he's solo. Everything's kind of recorded on his phone. He doesn't really have much for music videos.
Hell yeah. Okay.
About as independent as it gets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. He's got 20,000 subscribers.
20,000 subs.
Over 500,000 views.
Over 500,000 views.
Damn.
2 years ago.
Okay.
So we're gonna check this out. This guy's voice just captured me, and I was like, I have to share this.
Did you show me this guy? Have I seen?
I might have showed you a small clip. Yeah.
No, it was a different guy because it was a dude sitting on the chair that had like the super low country clear voice.
Oh yeah,
whatever that dude's name was. I can't remember who that was.
That was Coulter Wall.
Him, yeah.
That was significantly younger.
Yes, but still like blew my mind. He started singing, and I was all, what is that noise coming out of this person? So great. Well, I'm really interested to hear what this thing sounds like that he's holding because that's got all of my attention right now.
Yeah.
It's like a bass guitar, but it's got 4 strings that look like guitar strings. I'm blown away. Plus, we got a stand-up bass and we got a fiddle. Is it a fiddle?
Depends on the genre.
Yeah, right? Like fiddle, violin? I don't know.
If you guys are wanting to ask what's the difference between a fiddle and violin, I think the best video that I've ever seen explain it was this guy goes, the difference between a fiddle and violin, we will demonstrate this now. And so he goes, the first is a violin. And so the violinists are like playing, a waltz of some sort.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of added doubles and just started playing it more bluegrassy. Like, and he goes, like, this would be a fiddle. And it's like, it's the same instrument. It's all in how you play it.
I see. Okay. Well, I just learned something too. So
it's sort of like, is that a hood or a bonnet? It depends on who you ask.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Is it if we're talking cars? Is it a trunk or a boot? It depends on what part of the world you're from.
Yep.
It's the same.
If you're
thing.
from Georgia, it's a boot.
Yeah. If you're from Australia, it is 100% a boot. Like that's the first few times I watched Mighty Car Mods, I was like, what are these guys talking about? I can't understand you. And then you have to develop with them because I'm not cultured at all. So, yeah. If you guys are learning anything in these, by the way, hit that subscribe button down there. We're actually kind of on this weird path to like claim ourselves as an educational channel.
That
somewhat,
would be great.
Just so we can kind of get away with doing some things that maybe wouldn't necessarily be like we wouldn't be able to show on here, like some Sony stuff, some Sony stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to beep that and I'll boop stuff, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're learning things, hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments. We love chatting with you guys and we appreciate you being here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I gotta get one.
Same.
Great. Now I have to get one of those.
Sounds so good.
Well, John came home from war this
What?
morning. He found his wife, she wasn't there. And a cold feeling crept through his bones when he found a note at the bottom of the stairs. Said, I'm in love with your brother. Oh, I found a preacher. I'm in love and I'm headed for the south. And boy, fine, but I've changed my mind. I'm boarding the next train out of town. But John flew into rage like thunder. He brought his fist down and he cracked the So the oak tree is so tall, the mountains feel small. They remember the wrath of my storm. John crashed in with his pistol crying in the morning just before the dawn. And he took out his knife and he carved out the...
Nope. Nope, we're just gonna keep going. Here we go.
So
Dude,
good.
I love songs that tell good stories like this, man.
Yes.
I'm locked into it. I'm like really trying to pay attention and like paint the picture in my head as we're going through this. I've already lost some of it because the beginning. This is the craziest, funniest looking guitar I've ever seen in my life. The neck is like,
it looks like just an acoustic bass, but like he's just kind of
it's like a super short
with it.
It's like a super short scale acoustic bass because like that scale is like 8 frets or something. I mean it's very small. It's like 12. It's very very small scale, short scale I should say. Yeah, the neck is tiny. And it sounds so good.
It sounds so good.
It's like got this mellowness to it that's just like...
It's warm.
Yeah.
It's very warm.
Yeah, it's
like
great,
a
dude.
flaky biscuit, man. It's so buttery smooth.
It's
like,
so
God,
good,
it's
man. His voice is amazing.
Yeah.
I love his... Dude,
I love his character.
the way he gets into it, man. Like, he is telling this story, dude.
He is the
little leg kick on the... He's all...
This is like the crazy guy. Like, when people... I don't know how many D&D players we have out there. But, like, you always picture yourself as that person that comes into some random town and goes to the town bar, and it's like, okay, so, like, what's the news, right?
Yeah.
You just kind of ask, like...
Yeah.
You
What's
find
the
a
scuttlebutt?
dude, like, what's going on in town this week, you know? And he's, like, the crazy guy telling this story. It's like, bro, you're never going to believe what happened.
Yeah.
Johnny just got back, man.
And he's pissed off.
He's pissed off, man. Like, so, like, he's kind of playing that crazy, like... the bartender or the guy who's always hanging out at the corner of the bar, who's just
the
got
guy
the
who you
wild
always know.
town gossip.
The guy who you always know is like, this guy's got something.
Yeah,
this guy's got something. What? Tell me what's up, dude. Tell me what's up. What do we got this week? You know, and he's like, oh, so glad you asked. Anyway, so you know Johnny, right? Okay, let me tell you something about Johnny. Yeah, I love his character, dude. He's performing.
Yeah,
this is what a performance is. Like, me and Chris have talked about it on the channel before. When you're on stage as a musician, as an actor, as any type of,
even if you're in the recording studio,
if you're in the studio, when you're doing the thing, when you are performing, you are putting on a performance. You are technically a different person when you're up there. Like you have a different character to you, and that is the person that you're selling to these people to gain like the attraction of people wanting to listen.
Well, it depends on the story, right? Because if the story's about you feel a connection to that, and you're gonna naturally perform that.
Sure.
Right? But if you're trying to tell the story about Johnny, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of this crazed, like, I can't believe I got away with my life. I got to see this happen.
Dude,
like,
he's like, you have to listen to what I'm telling you because it is absolutely mind-blowing. And, like, you're not going to believe it. It's totally crazy.
Just getting into the character of that particular song or that particular play or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It conveys the story that the listener is compelled to listen to.
Yeah, absolutely. And just showing that you're engaged in what you're doing will help other people be engaged also. You know, like it's just a natural instinct. Like even if we're talking about being on stage and something that happened to you personally, like closing your eyes, clenching your fists, you know, and like talking with your hands and things like that. Those are all.
I will tell you, Camo from he's been touring around with Not Green Day, but Free the Jester just dropped 2 new songs, so go check those out.
We need to get those out, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, at least one of them.
I don't know if they're on YouTube, but
we'll
check it out.
That's true. It might just be Spotify.
I'll ask
stuff.
Camo.
Yeah, okay.
But he is a very interesting character because he'll move around on stage, he'll kind of dance, whatever, but he tells more with his eyes than he does anything. And he locks you in, and it's crazy because Ashton on the drums, he's a killer drummer. He's killing it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like he's sitting back there doing nothing.
Right.
The bass player, he's a fucking character. Okay. That guy.
Are we talking about Mark?
Yes.
Is he in Free the Jester also, or are we just talking about
No.
Not Green Day?
Not Green Day.
Dude.
Mark is
amazing.
Insane. Okay. He's another one that'll lock you in.
Yep.
But if you lock eyes with Camo for just a second on stage, you're stuck right there. He's got you.
He's got you for at least a little bit, for at least the next phrase. He's got you, and he knows it, and that's part of his character.
Yeah,
is like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
and when he sees you looking at him, he's like, I got you. Yeah. I'll sing this right to you. You know, and especially with a band like Not Green Day. He knows that there's a good chance you probably know the words. Yeah. So you can share a connection with, we both know these words, let's sing them to each other. Yeah. And get you locked in that way. Yeah. He's a good character. He really is. Yeah. Marcus.
Dude. God, dude. He looks like, if any of you guys have played World of Warcraft, another nerd reference, okay? The undead characters or the zombie guys you can play, he looks like... that sometimes.
He legitimately sometimes looks like he's going insane on stage. Yeah. And it works so well for how he performs and the style of music they play. And if you think about it, wasn't Trey Cool. The fuck is the Mike Dirnt, the bass player for Green Day. He kind of has that same attitude. Yeah. So he's representing that, but he's also putting his own spin on it, and it works so well.
Yeah. Sammy Diaz, okay, he's still got a little ways to go. He's moving around. Okay?
I legitimately stole some stage presence from Sammy. His little guitar spin thing, dude. I love that so much. Yeah. I love it so much, in fact, that me and Alex, I've been practicing it with Alex in the living room, and Alex asked me about that. He's like, dude, I like that spin, and I was like, I stole it from Not Green Day. I legitimately took it right from their playbook, dude, and was like, I'm using that because I love it so much. I need to get a wireless because my cable gets wrapped up all around me, and then it's just in a bunch of curls on the floor. But yeah, I straight up stole that from him. They kill it. They're all really good characters on stage. They do a very good job.
And this guy is killing it. Let's see if old Johnny puts the guy under the store.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
John crashed in with his pistol crying in the morning just before the dawn. And he took out his knife and he carved out the light of a future in the eyes of the Lord. And he strung him up high, silhouetted in the sky, let the ravens pick him to the bone. When the lawman came by, he turned down his eye, not to gaze upon the brother of John.
Damn, dude.
That station platform was empty and quiet as she waited for a man who'd never showed. When the noonday sun was high and a crack in the ground, she felt a lump rise in her throat. And John swept from behind, put a gun on her side, said, baby, you were why I came home. And I won't take your life, I wanna look into your eyes when you see I killed the man that you love.
Damn. Damn.
Savage.
Johnny's fucking savage as fuck, dude.
I love that little riff. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
That little riff has kind of a Celtic feel to it.
A little bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's
that was
the
good.
whole song almost has it's like hinging right on
that bluegrass Celtic,
it's like Celtic bluegrass stuff.
It's right. Which I mean, bluegrass did come from a mix between like country and Celtic music.
Did it really?
Like, that would make sense because the
that
mandolin originally came from a Celtic music background.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was an amazing story.
Amazing.
So good.
Johnny is like, listen, okay, I killed him. I hung him up for everybody to see. Okay, I'm gonna make an example out of this man. Okay, put him up, and then he's like, you know what? It's time to visit the gal. Okay, it's like I just want you to look.
At this point, everyone knows I'm just psychotic, so I'm just gonna continue the role, and I'm gonna go in and threaten the shit out of his wife.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do anything to her, but I do want to stare at her when I tell her.
I killed your man.
I smoked his ass, bro. Like, he's cooked. Your boy is cooked, okay? That was really, really good,
story.
man. I love the whole setting.
Yeah.
The sound was amazing. They're using like one of those Brother Where Art Thou mics and big old timey microphones. Those are incredible. I would love to have one in the studio, but it's so impractical. It doesn't even make any sense. It would just be like a novelty. But it works really well in their scenario.
Really well. Yeah.
That was really good, man. That mix was awesome. I got to figure out what's going on with that little bass guitar thing because I would be interested in like trying to find one of those and just have it start messing around with it. Yeah. He has it tuned. Kind of sounds like he's got it tuned to like some ukulele tuning or something because he can play it like open tuning. Like he can play it just open and it makes a chord.
Well, that's a common thing in bluegrass too. Is a lot of guys will tune their 6-string guitars to an open G or an open D open or a B or whatever.
Yep. So you can just play it and it just makes a chord.
Yeah.
Open A tuning is really popular in pop music.
Yeah, banjos are typically the standard tuning for a banjo is open G.
Okay.
So like, it makes sense that a lot of guitarists in bluegrass bands would just match that banjo and tune theirs to an open G.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Let it ride.
Yep.
But
I've never really messed around with tunings outside of just like drop tuning, but I've always been interested in open tuning and that whole thing. I think there's
it's
a lot. It's
supposed to be easier. I can't figure it out.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah.
I've been playing one way for so long that when you change the tuning, everything that you know about how you've been playing for the last 3 decades all of a sudden just doesn't mean anything anymore. And you're like, what do I do? How do I do this?
The closest I ever got is I did I think it was an open B or an open A tuning on guitar and just played with a slide. Mm-hmm. And just like, A sharp, B, C.
Because at that point, almost anything kind of just works.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of formulate it from there.
And so I was like, okay, well, like, essentially at this point you're a lap steel. How do I play a solo like this? Would that be something interesting I might try one day? I don't know.
Yeah. I've like I said, always been interested in it, but never actually spent time doing it.
Yeah.
I need to get another guitar that I can just have in open tuning. That's another part of it too. Is like everything that I know is in my tuning, so it's a pain in the ass to have to like retune it all and get it all set up. It'd be really convenient to just have another guitar where it's just like this one's just always in open tuning. So when you want to mess around with that, grab this one, do the thing. When you want to go back to what you know, do the other guitar. But yeah, that was fantastic. That is far and away a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5
reaction. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I need to hear more.
Yeah.
From what was his name?
Dakota. Whoa.
No, don't start with me, okay? That's tomorrow's episode. You guys didn't hear any of that.
Benjamin Dakota.
There it is. Benjamin Dakota Rogers. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Very, very
we're
good.
We're just going to go ahead and
take
care of that real quick.
We're going to subscribe. We're going to hit the bell. We're going to set it to all, just like you guys should do with us. We're over here setting examples, okay? And that was free, by the way. We didn't pay any money to do that, and now he just gets another subscription from us.
Let's see.
Dude, like some of this stuff, dude, that's awesome. Some solo stuff there.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got some good stuff. He's got all sorts of content on here. Let's go. That looks like it was recorded where we recorded Freebird.
Right?
That's like damn close, dude.
Live from nowhere.
That's literally where Freebird was recorded, right in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, John came home. That's the same song.
Oh, it is.
It's just him by himself.
Yep. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, we're going to have to get into some of that stuff.
War Cry is his newest. Came out 10 days ago. So I guess 14 days ago for you guys. 24 days ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
But yeah, so you have to check that one out. A small snippet of War Cry is what I heard on Instagram.
Okay.
And so we may have to check that out. It's a shorter song, minute 58.
Yep.
So,
but regardless, like
guy's got a crazy voice.
If it's anything like what we just listened to, it's going to be awesome. So we'll definitely have to check that one out. 5 out of 5. Keep it up, Benjamin Dakota Rogers. You are killing it. If you come across this, keep it up, dude. Stay independent. Don't ever sign.
Yeah. Facts.
Fucking
if you guys enjoyed today's video as much as we did, simmer down, okay? Don't pull a Johnny. Everything's okay, okay? It's better to be home than in jail.
Yeah,
okay?
Big time. Big facts.
So make sure while you're home, you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we'll see y'all next time. Ow.
Simmer down. Okay, simmer down. I'm all over here like, simmer down. I'm like, oh, sorry. Got excited.
Don't pull John.
Just got a little excited there.